Hello there, world of YouTube. This is me, SwimmsterGal, coming to you guys with my January set video. For this month, we're gonna go ahead and do an Attack on Titan theme. I am currently outlining the wording, I guess, or the letters for the month of January. I did go ahead and put down some black construction paper off camera, mainly because I forgot to hit record. But hey, as you guys can see, all I did was tear some stuff up, kind of make it look good, I guess. And after we're done lettering the month, we're gonna go ahead and go on to this drawing of Eren and then also his Titan form. I'm gonna keep the title fairly minimal, as in I'm not gonna color it in. I'm just gonna go ahead and outline it. Now, I do prefer using a bolder line to outline both the characters. This is just like an art style I prefer, and then I go in with a finer liner. But basically a smaller tipped liner to do the details on the inside. And like I said, it's nothing too fancy. We're just gonna go ahead and let the simple art be what stands out on the cover. Again, I'm going to apply the same technique I did with the lettering, which is where the black construction paper is at the bottom. I'm going to go over with a white gel pen. Now, this particular part got cut off. I didn't realize the camera had stopped filming, so you guys are going to just see a quick clip of the finished product per se before we move on to making the monthly calendar. Now, the monthly calendar, I don't really need a really big one, mainly because I'm not that much of a busy person. You know, especially with all this quarantine thing, we don't really get to go out much. A trip to the grocery store, y'all understand, is like a trip out nowadays. But yes, I'm just doing a really small monthly calendar. It's nothing too special. I believe I did it's like 4 by 5 dots if I'm not mistaken. The big rectangle you guys see at the bottom, I'm gonna go ahead and fill in. You guys are gonna see me. I'm gonna go ahead and write out the month of January again in the same font I used in the cover page. The only real difference will be that I'm actually gonna go ahead and fill in the letters with the black ink. What you guys see me doing right here is I'm gonna go ahead and set down some masking tape because I do want to do like a splatter effect with a red color, you know, just kind of to make it look a little gruesome. Actually not, just more for decoration. As you guys know, for those of you guys that actually watch Attack on Titan, it's a very, very bloody show. I mean, very bloody. But yes, what I'm going to use for that is the Crayola markers. I believe they're the blending ones, the ones that have like the brush tip applicator. Whoa, I don't know what happened to my English there, but yes, they have the brush nib. And you can use the cap and it just kind of splatters it. The only thing I will say is that it does bleed through. It's not water based, at least not the ones that I have. I think they're solvent based or something like that, so they will bleed through the notebook. Keep that in mind. Now, because I got lazy on the lettering, I just took out my stamps and I stamped down goals and social media. What you guys see here is a wee bit of a faux pas where I didn't space it out correctly, but you know, it's nothing that can't be fixed. I just used some white gel pen and a fine liner to make it look like an E, and you know, I think it's passable. I mean, I don't know about you, but it looks like an E to me. Now under goals, I'm using my handy dandy stencil just to put in some circles. Those are just like overall monthly goals that I want to accomplish. The social media thing is just a tracker to see where I am in the beginning of the month and where I am at the end of the month to see if I've gained followers and that type of stuff. Moving on to the next page, which I already messed up. Come on, white gel pen, come through. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, this is just a line a day. I like to box it out as opposed to literally just using a line a day, because I usually just like write down something I did throughout the day. So like, let's say yesterday I uploaded a video or something. I'll just put uploaded video. It's just like a quick comment. I don't really do an entire line. So the boxes kind of help keep it together for me. And the accent color I used this month is red, again because there's like a lot of blood in Attack on Titan, so I felt that red was very fitting. At the bottom here, you guys are gonna see like them looking like kind of chibi. This is from they did a spin-off which was on Attack on Titan's Junior High. That's where you get these characters from. But yeah, I just went ahead and pasted it in there just for like added decoration. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to one of my favorite spreads of the month, which is like where I set up the habit or the trackers per se. I'm gonna go ahead and do the habit tracker, which is the one you just saw me outline right here. We're gonna go ahead and do a sleep and mood tracker. I'm gonna double those up together just to see if my mood is affected by how much sleep I have. Like, am I in a better mood on days I sleep more? Am I in a more sour mood on days I sleep less? Type of thing. I thought it would make it easier to compare both charts. As you can see, I have quite an empty space at the bottom. That's simply because we're going to go ahead and paste a picture down there, which you guys will see in a little bit. I'm over here drawing in my moods and how many hours I'm going to be tracking. I usually never get anything over 10, and if I do, all glory be. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and do the blood splatter thing again. And now we're going to go ahead and move on to pasting this in there. Now, for anybody that wants to mimic this spread, I suggest you guys use a tape runner, because I used glue stick and the picture kind of came up a little bit more in the month. But, you know, like I said before, live and learn. Live and learn. And right here, I'm just using a black construction paper again on the corners to kind of hide the sharp edge, because it was supposed to go from edge to edge, but I didn't print out the correct size. I didn't feel like wasting ink and printing it out again, so I just did that. Now right here, what you guys see me doing, like flipping the page back and forth, is that I realized that this is when I realized that the Crayola marker bleeds through the notebook. So I was like, you know what, let's go with the flow, and I did the blood splatter again on that page just to kind of hide the fact. And here, what you guys are going to see me set up are my expense and budget trackers. What I'm outlining right now is the expense tracker. This is going to be kind of Dutch doored, so I don't have to write expense tracker multiple times, because I need about 3 pages worth of stuff because of everything I track. I know I have a spending problem, but hey, that's what the budget page is for. I'm trying to help improve it. So you guys may or may not see it, because some parts of it is out of frame. I know, my bad, but it's out of frame, so you might not be able to see it. But I cut off the top part and the bottom part of that first page. So at the bottom part, the bottom section is usually where I put my categories. As you guys can see right there, so that top part is missing so that the title will be seen on both pages. I rounded the corners, and the bottom part is what you can't see. Now, using like the little nib side of the same Tombow pen I've been using this entire time, I'm just gonna go ahead and write expense and budget, and then I'm gonna go ahead and outline. Now here is another point where the camera cut off, and I sadly didn't record all the work that I put into this. It's okay though, you guys are gonna get to see the finished product at least. But yeah, it's gonna go straight to me labeling the title, the expense categories, and then you guys are just gonna see a glimpse of the, what is it, the brain dump? Yes, the brain dump. As you guys can see right there, so I had already pasted the picture beforehand because I didn't want the issue that happened with the habit tracker happening again, where the picture just was not having it and they kept moving everywhere. So I glued it there, gave it time to dry, and I cut off that excess. And as you can see right there, I'm writing down the categories. I mean, I'm pretty sure I already know where I spend the most money, but it's always nice to see at the end of the day what your pie looks like what took the biggest chunk. And again, here we are going with the blood splatter effect. I just really liked it. It's just like a simple pop. And that's pretty much it for this spread. So I'd like to go ahead and thank all of you guys for staying tuned and watching until the end. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it. Click subscribe if you're interested in seeing more anime themed monthly setups for the year of 2021. Can't wait to see you guys for the next video. Don't forget to drop a comment down below on what things you guys might want to see next. And see you guys later.